Hey, Angie. Hello, Emmanuel. I'm doing all right. How are you? I'm also going to see if this is going to work. Just... Okay, cool. It works over there. Okay, so this is my other account that I get on when hello, anti-woke mama, that I get on when I'm on my laptop. So I'm going to go ahead and mod this account. Didn't sleep. Hello, balance. Bad anxiety. Do you want to talk about it? It's totally okay if you don't want to talk about it. Oop. My perks. So, okay, so now mods can have sub-only chat access. Right on. Hello, Mike. Hello, Virgo. Hello, Minus. Hello, Table. Hello, Duchess. Welcome back, Duchess. Hello, Infamous. Hey, Ambition. Hey, Ahmed. Hello, Mr. Table. Weren't they hollering about passport bros a month ago? I have no idea. Hello, Sunshine. I don't follow the manosphere, so... hello, Dove. Hello, Little Woe. Hello, George. Thank you so much for the shares. Hello, Denzel. Hello, Product. Hello, Werewolf. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Toxic Sludge. Hello, Chrissy. Hello, Smith. Hello, Mads. Hello, Britt. How you doing, Dove? Hello, Stephanie. Hello, JoJo. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the shares. Welcome back, Mads. How you doing? Thank you for the likes, Ahmed. I thought they was overseas. That's why they quiet. Supervillain, I don't know what to tell you. Hello, Zay. Hello, Certified. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Eric. I'm sorry, Erica. Hey, Leona. How are you today? I'm doing quite well. And also, if we don't get a whole lot of people today because of the eclipse, I'm not going to try to force something to happen out of nothing. Hello, Third Wave Thought. Hello, Troy. Hello, Coffee. Hello, Becky. Hello, Sarah. Got 41 viewers. Oh, it's hello, Grandmaster. Well, I mean, like, we'll see what happens, Cat. It's all about people wanting to engage, though. Also, it's boy. But it's my understanding that a lot of people are going live talking about the eclipse, and a lot of people are going live believing that a rapture is going to happen today. So, hey, Big Cam. Hello, Hulk. Hello, Ghoulie. Hello, Fly. Hello, Lavish. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Johnson. Hello, Shay. Hello, Winter Willow. Hello, Lilith. How you doing, Lavish? Hello, Sharon. What's 4B? So this is for people who already know what it is. If you don't know what 4B is, then go Google it. People have not read their Bible. Like, it's like, you don't... Hello, Enjoyment. Hello, Pickles. Like, you don't know when the rapture's coming. So how do you think it's gonna be a damn eclipse? Did you know you can like a live host up to 500 times per minute without being limited by TikTok? I didn't know there was a limit. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, hey Angie. 4B only hurts feelings. Yeah, for real.
Hey, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry.
Hang on, I can't hear you. I don't have my headphones on yet.
You're good.
Oh, and I also have the volume down. All right, what's up, Angie?
I'm so sorry for misgendering you. I keep doing that, and it's my fault. I'm so sorry.
Are you fine? Hey, Timmis.
Yeah. But I just wanted to jump up here and say that. But my husband's about to come home for lunch, so I'm gonna drop down. But when he leaves, if you're still on, I'll jump back in.
Okay, cool. Well, have a good day.
All right, I'm gonna be in your live still, but I just won't be up.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
Yeah, you're good. You're fine. It's all good. You have a good lunch.
Okay. Thank you.
4B for sure. 4B took black men out of the homes. Are you sure? Why did you pick up this Korean based trend? Because it's not a trend. It is misandry. It is misandry is a form of avoidance. They are not harmed. You're not the one to tell people that they aren't harmed. Uh, they've been out of the homes. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But it that I will consider that. Hello, Lady Q. I will consider that the I didn't pick up on any inflection since it happened via text. Hello, Vicky. Hello, American. Hello, Faith. Hello, 88. Hello, Springy Spring. Hello, Brave as the Bear. Hello, Mel's Eats. Hello, Soars. Hello, Gray. Hello, Matt. Hello, Fish. Hello, Adam. Hello, Disaster Girl Book Club. Hey, Disaster Girl. Hello, Britt. Hello, Creator Girl. Hello, Alta. Hello, Lily. Hello, SMX. Hello, Yes, Just One. I support 4B. Right on. How you doing, Disaster Girl Book Club? Um, why this passport bro just got shot to last night? Are you serious? Like shot like with a gun? Like are you serious? Just so we're clear who I'm talking to right now. 4B is liberating, exactly. Sullivan since 2003. Healthy pH balance, sleep peacefully at night. That's what's up, precious. That's what it's all about. Also, somebody avoiding you doesn't hurt you. Somebody avoiding you doesn't systemically hurt you. So you're just gonna have to get over it. Passport, bro. You have to Google what 4B is. This topic is for people who already know what it is. Passport bros are men who say that mainly women in the United States, but like it can be anybody anywhere. Are too high maintenance, so they go to different countries to date. Why are people concerned at all? Only people fake the is a part of it. Yeah, facts. Vacation with girls is always better. Men center their bad moods. Uh, I don't. I've never traveled with a man before, so I don't know. I usually travel solo, actually. So to each their own on that one. I prefer to travel solo, because I don't like having to wait on somebody else. But like, if you're traveling with people, especially women that you prefer the company of, and y'all have a good time even when it's a bad time, then hell yeah. Echo. I have an echo. Oh well, it'll have to fix itself. We got apparent like Springy Spring said homeboy in the screenshot got pew pewed. I'm glad the 4B movement participants are happy. Same. I just want to hear from men on how why so much hate for. I mean, like I don't want to hear why they hate it. It's very obvious why they hate it. They can't control women. If women separate themselves, I want to know how it's actually hurting them. How are people? Let me actually use the thing that I brought in here because I am straining my eyes for no reason. I have my laptop right here. Hello, Troll Cross. Hello, Angela. Hello, SW. Hello, Macklin. Hello, VBL. Hello, Jody. Hello, Thoughts. Hello, Lotus. I'm gonna scroll up, y'all. How are people saying the 4B movement is misandry when it's literally a feminist movement? Because they believe that, because this person right here said that feminism is misandry. Uh, no, you don't. No echo for me. Oh, yeah. Hosts rarely have an echo. Google said it's a Korean movement boycotting men, so I guess that's how they're harmed. I guess so. 4B is a something plan red pill or passport will cause harm. Go to the hospital. You're having a stroke. I just want them to say that. Oh, okay. Well, they're not going to say it. Or maybe they will. Who knows? Why hate it if you have normal, good wife? You don't have to worry about it. I don't think that men, like, in relationships, like, they know whatever they got going on is solid, or they're just secure with themselves in general, whatever they have going on. They're not the ones who are going to complain. Like, men who know, like, what the problems are, they're not the ones who are going to complain. It's going to be guys who are going to continue to defend fucked up behavior that are going to complain. Literally self-exiting the gene pool. Yeah, for real. They definitely center their bad moods and ruin every vacation. I mean, that's clearly a conversation for y'all to have, because I don't travel with men. Well, I did recently travel with a man, but, like, I know that man. I knew him for a while before I traveled with him, but normally I travel by myself. It's the same way blacks are systematically harmed by the government, right? Anthony, go ahead and put on your Klan hood, because nobody says blacks other than racists. All right, 4B is Miss Andrea is saying men are entitled to women's bodies. Exactly. Miss Andrea is men's hurts feeling. I'm glad that so many people in the chat are just like, nah. Hello, Faith. Welcome, Mel. Hello, Black Girl Magic. Hello, Adore of You. Hello, love me some Miss Andrea, ain't it? Why the ninjas worried? That ain't other thing we're to worry about. Exactly. So should I say African American? None of y'all from Africa. Actually, we are in the African diaspora, and that's also very racist to try to continue the separatism between the African diaspora. So good job. You're hitting all the neo-Nazi check marks. What's the 4B movement? This topic is for people who already know. We are not explaining the definition. Go Google it. To be honest, no one is worried about y'all. If you weren't worried about it, you wouldn't be in the chat, brother. Keep scrolling if you're not worried about it. So what should I say as a white male for a black person? You can say black people. You just said it. They so scared and angry for real. Men just mad they can't abuse us because we ain't taking it no more. Exactly. We have been tormented. Good men have been ignored for centuries. Yep. Thought not all black people are African Americans. Right. African diaspora. So look up what the word diaspora means, and then you'll get it. A man won't marry a hoe because he'll destroy his whole family, for one. We don't speak badly of sex workers in here. So if you don't have anything nice to say about sex workers, keep scrolling. 4B me, 4B forever. Right on. Free Palestine. A good man won't have to say he's a good man. But my free labor and comfort doesn't want to be with me anymore. Oh shit, no, I didn't mean to mute you, Vicky. I'm sorry if I muted you. Okay, cool. Oh no. But my free emotional labor wants to leave me. Diaspora for those who need it spelled. Yes. Yeah. There's the word. But it implies the toxic all men bad, smooth brainers, and shirks accountability. Uh how does that, if the question is, if it is misandry, how does it systemically harm you? And so what if some people think all men are bad? I don't care if some people think all men are bad. Men are so emotional and always moving the goalposts, for real. Do you go into black owned TikToks and tell them what they're black owned TikTok? All right, Anthony, you can get the fuck out of here. You're a piece of shit. All right, cool. Why is it called 4B? Go Google it. It doesn't harm me, and they have it. The only reason you talk about emotional, childlike men is because of what you ran into. Lol, those yours. Go to the hospital. You're having a stroke. Google is y'all friend, for real. I also know that the eclipse is going to be at like 1 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. So if the numbers start shrinking around that time, Central time for me, I'll just go ahead and end the live and just let that be it. Even though it is 10:35 my time, I still don't have to worry about that for a while. But just letting y'all know if y'all plan on sticking around. Hello, Crazy Ball. Hello, Leo. 4B ain't happening here in the United States. Nobody asked. Anyway, hello Nia, hello Zen. And if you keep posting, if y'all post about irrelevant stuff, including but not limited to people coming and talking about the rapture, I am just going to boot you. 4B is not misandry. It is simply that South Korean women find it. We already know what we're doing. Right on. Flag for bullying harassment, sure. Nope. Anyway, 4B is already in the, yeah, we already had WGTOW in the early 2000s, which is women going their own way. So, we technically already had 4B. We just called it WGTOW. It's like 4B is basically rebranded WGTOW. Men only care what they do when it's against what they do. Oh, men only care I know what you mean though. What we do when WGTOW is crazy. No, it's not. All right. No all caps. See ya. You should know better than to do all caps in somebody's live. All right. She was right though. Well, she can go be right in somebody else's live. No all caps. Will 4B create more conservatives? They won't stop having children. I'm worried about that. So that's something that that was discussed in a different live. A hang up that we have in the United States that they don't have in South Korea is Christianity. So I don't know, but it's an autonomous movement. People are just going to do whatever they want. So I'm not really worried about that. If nobody was going to have people who've already decided that they're going to do whatever they're going to do are already going to do it. 4B is a Korean movement. Nobody cares. All right. It's appropriation of Koreans. Don't care. Um, They're just complaining. They're hurt for real. They really are just going. Somebody earlier said this she got shot and then left, and I was like, how do you tell me that somebody got shot and left? All right, we're turning on sub only chat. If you want to talk shit, you gotta pay up. Hey Phoebes. Hello Jacob. Hello Wiener. Hello Not the One. Hello Not Dating Men is Appropriating Koreans for Real. Quirky. Hello. Hello, Jules. Hello, Donna. Hello, DN. Uh, hello, Bex. Thank you for the follow.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing quite well. How about yourself?
I'm great, thank you.
Right on. Right on.
Of course, I support 4B, right? But I think people tend to say things without knowing the meaning of the words that they're using. So when you say appropriation, what do you mean by that? Because appropriation is taking something and using it without consent, right? We know what that looks like.
Right.
Um, So
And
this
it's
is an
often,
appropriation because we have consent, right? There was a letter from 4B, right? I have it on my
right.
page, on my other page.
Thank you for subscribing, Free Palestine Flags. The thing is that people, especially men, are always going to look at how women form communities, or
Hmm.
people who aren't them form communities, and be like, oh, you're trying to form a community? That's appropriation. Like, no, a white person wearing dreadlocks is appropriation.
Facts.
Like, you you don't, if you think that people forming international, that means that places that don't have a majority or a large population of black people, like East Asia, like Japan, China, all of them, that means that they were appropriating Black Lives Matter when they protested after what happened with George Floyd.
See, I
Like,
don't think
this
you
is
can appropriate social movements because they
exactly
did, like in Korea, they also had the Me Too movement. What I think
right.
you can have, or what I know you can have, is solidarity. So solidarity means people uniting over common causes, and because we
Right.
have their acknowledgement in West 4B and support, that means it's absolutely not appropriation. It is solidarity because women globally face the same oppression through patriarchy and misogyny.
Exactly. So it's like, it's just angry men saying it's appropriation because they don't believe in community. Like, it is always going to be men who are going to try to actively suppress community, be that on a local level, a national level, or an international level. So like, when we're just not here to hear. That's why I turned on my sub only comments, because I'm not here to hear it. If you want to talk shit, you can pay me $3. Like,
Period.
or like, or you can keep scrolling. If you don't have $3, that's a you problem. Hey Piper, y'all talking about disingenuous? Hang on, somebody said
Female.
something. Y'all talking about disingenuous males though? They just need to be ignored. I mean, yeah, that's why I turned on sub only comments, so they know they can either pay $3 or keep scrolling. Like, that's what it's about. 4B sounds like femcel shit. To be honest, nothing misandry as long as you're not actively bashing men. Okay. Hey, student of horns.
But see, I don't believe in the idea of a femcell. Because
So
a woman can always have access to a man. Like, what is a femcell? I don't know that. Because I mean,
So,
if you look at the
like,
most undesirable women, like people, they characterize the most undesirable women to be like the women that be on like My 600 Pound Life or the whatever that show is. They always have a man. So what do you mean
yeah,
femcell?
yeah. One of them got married and has 2 kids. So, like, well, so like they characterize it like that, but like one is married with 2 kids now. So, like, what even is that? So, like, my thing is go fix your home. Shut the fuck up. We're not answering that question. You can Google what 4B is. This topic is for people who already know what it is. Um, so femcells do have a characteristic, and at the same time, it still doesn't make sense because people acknowledge that women have access to men in that way much easier. So it's like femcell. So femcell means a female incel. It doesn't, and really that doesn't even make sense because, like you say, femcel, but that could mean voluntary or involuntary, but it carries the narrative of involuntary.
Right.
But there's no such thing as that because women have access to men way easier that way. But the characteristic of femcel is an entitled woman who thinks that she's entitled to that man. Or a lot of them are like bi and gay, so they like put that behavior on other women too. Like, but it's like that's not what entitled doesn't mean sell. Like,
The sale is celibate. Like, I don't know.
yeah,
They
it's just entitled because they get because if you watch the videos and you look at the Reddit, it's just women getting mad they didn't get that man. It's not that they can't get a man.
mm-hmm. That's why I don't believe in that. I don't know. The internet is a weird space. Like, okay, so I'm old. All right, so I'm old.
What is old? What is old? Honey, what is old?
I'm 45.
Girl, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm 45.
That is not old. Stop that. Like old is
Child.
like 60 something.
Tell
You
these
gotta cut that out.
tell these
You know
gray
what?
edges.
No, because I'm gonna tell you something. That whole old shit, for me, that's a part of the patriarchy, and that's men being bitter that they age, and they
Um,
somehow pass that on to other people. You know, oh, I'm LGBTQ. So first of all, black female LGBTQ, right? I'm supposed to already been dead in my late 20s, early 30s. I'm not old. Like I'm talking about statistically speaking. Also, I grew up in poverty. I grew up in Louisiana.
mhm.
I'm supposed to been dead, and I feel like that also feeds into that. Like if you are a part of a demographic where your life expectancy is low, then that makes you old. That's also like that's capitalism. Like
Yeah.
after 30, you change
Well, that person is
sig.
weird. That TikToker person is weird. Um,
Wait a minute. After 30, your chances sig lower,
or
especially with your
significantly.
attitude.
Yeah.
Oh, significantly low. Okay, thank you.
They think people still want
Uh,
men. I don't know. That's weird. Like, I don't look at myself when I say that. I don't. Nothing about the male gaze has anything to do with it. Honestly, it's really just the fact that I be having to color these edges because I greatest don't. That ain't my vibe. That ain't my jam. Sign
you
me
know what?
up.
I'm not gonna judge somebody else for their gender affirming care. Go off.
Mhm. Yeah.
But what else were you saying? I'm sorry. I started talking about age and stuff, but you please go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was about the idea of a femcel. Like, I don't know,
Oh, okay.
like, women who would be deemed like conventionally unattractive or who oppose the patriarchal standard of beauty, right? The European standard of beauty, always be in relationship, always be having kids. So for people to come and, have an opinion like that, it it sounds like projection to me. I think by and large the problem is that um a lot of these people are in fact incels themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to somebody at one point in time, and everything was all good until I thought like I probably liked them a little bit too much, and I talked to my friend about it, and they were like, "Well, start having deep conversations with them." And we
Okay.
started talking about like children. And the moment they started bringing up like there's a particular way for you to hit children, and I was like, oh no, it's over with. So a lot of times
No.
men don't realize like your mouth, the way you think, the things that you say takes you out of the game. And that's
Yeah.
really what for part of what is going on with 4B. That's not the whole formula, but that's part of it. You're not safe. The things that you say, you're verbally abusive, you're emotionally abusive, you're psychologically abusive, and some of you are also physically abusive, right?
Right.
You need to get that in check.
Hey, chakra, define femcel, because if you keep saying that and you don't define it yourself, I'm just gonna boot you. How is standing up for ourselves, Miss Andre? Ask yourself that for real. But I want to hear from men. I want men to come up. And Jay Star. I saw what you said earlier. I agree. Um, like my, it's just like what the fuck. If you don't know what 4B is, Google it. Um,
Oh, I'm sorry, Leona. My dad was like that. He's dead now. I'm glad
I'm
he was
not
a
dead now.
burden.
So.
No, I mean, it is what it is. How you go your whole life not taking care of your children, and then when you get on your last leg, you want your children to do things for you? Sir, please. I'm not that person. Mm-mm.
And you shouldn't be.
Mm-mm. But really, I just came up to say, the difference between appropriation and solidarity. Like you guys got to stop, right? So appropriation would be something like, I don't even want to say it, but it's the truth. K-pop is appropriation. They're getting the whole aesthetic, the whole vibe, the whole inspiration, you know. And meanwhile, we sitting over here looking like, what the hell? So, and I'm not saying that people of color don't enjoy that, because you very much can enjoy it, but that is cultural appropriation. A movement going global is not appropriation, especially when you have consent. The key to solidarity is the approval and consent, right? So we
Right.
consent, they approve, and it's a movement, because they did the same thing with the Me Too movement. Nobody in the United States was like, hey, Korea need to stop doing Me Too, outing all these men for the horrible things that they do. Nobody ever said that. But the moment it's over here and you see black women doing it, now it's a problem. But here's another thing. 4B isn't just about black people either. It's about all women, right? So
Yeah.
you guys got to think a little differently on that.
Yeah. It's somebody. Oh, somebody. Mary, try talking now. If you want to talk shit, you got to pay $3. Good luck. Yeah. Hello, Kira.
What
Hello,
was
highly medicated. Huh? What's up?
not Proud Mary?
Yeah, for real. Like they
Trying.
always want to talk. Yeah, it's like okay, well, talk shit now. Like, give me $3 and you can talk all the shit you like.
I don't, that can't be a woman, because I mean, if you are a woman, then you identify with misogyny being enacted on you. Then you identify with
Well,
your rights being um taken away. You identify with the wage gaps for women, right? You identify with the
like
lack of care you receive in childbirthing. Like, I don't, what are you saying here?
there are women who hate women. Like they're like don't ever believe that there aren't women with mommy issues and they want to see other women fail because of their failed relationship.
Tragedy.
It
That
really
would
is.
also be indicative of self-hate.
Yeah. Like, isn't the whole thing like the the bad schmatzy man? Wasn't the whole thing was he was abused by his mom? That's why he hates Jews, even though he's half Jew.
Mm, mm. So is that why black men be talking so much shit about us? Hey, yo.
I mean,
No, I got a theory
I
on
mean
that,
when it
but
comes to
that's another.
the diaspora, I think that there's more to it.
Yeah.
Not to say that there aren't black men with mommy issues. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Bex. Um, but like I am willing to acknowledge that a lot of hate, especially a lot of hate within its own group, like anti-black people and stuff like that. Like I'm willing to believe those people were abused. Oh no, Chocrates, you can't comment. You have to pay. Good lord.
Are you in the WhatsApp group?
No, I don't use WhatsApp.
Oh, okay.
Um. Also, I didn't know there was a WhatsApp group, but I'm not surprised by that. But I don't use WhatsApp. Did you know you can like? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Leona.
Well,
All right.
all you got to do is go to west4bmovement.com if you do want to get in on it. But here's the key, because you can keep your information private. Get a Google Voice number and use that if you're interested, and then for anybody interested, and you can keep your number private. But
So the West 4B movement that is following the logic of Supreme is unfortunately trans exclusionary. So we're not doing that.
in what way?
Hang on just a second. I'll pull it up for you. I gotta find it though, so give me a second.
Okay.
This.
Okay. So, uh, here's what I think.
Go ahead.
I think that it is perfectly okay for a demographic to have their own space. And I don't think that that being the case is necessarily a dig at anybody else, because um, I don't like that, because somebody tried to say that, but my partner is trans, right? So,
Okay.
but my partner also agrees that it's okay for a demographic to have a safe space. And that doesn't mean that I don't like you, or I don't accept you, or I don't acknowledge you as a trans person, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just means that it's okay. And then there was an offer for trans women who um want to basically divest from men, or limit access to men, to do like a sister group, and joining in solidarity. Somebody said they were going to do that. It hasn't happened. Um, if it does happen, I would definitely support that. So, this being in, I think it being an AFAB space is okay. I
So it
don't.
doesn't say a. So I'm AFAB. It that doesn't say AFAB. It says biological women. There's a difference between biological women and AFAB.
I think that okay. So I think that the issue is um language and people not being well versed on LGBT things, right? Um, it is AFAB.
Well,
Like I've okay. So my partner is AFAB yet trans mask, right? So
okay.
my partner is accepted in the movement. So it's not that it's for
So
AFAB
when
people. Is what it is.
so when the website or whatever website says AFAB, okay, that's fine. But right now the website does not say AFAB.
Okay. I'll talk to Sifrine and let her know what the perspective is,
Okay.
because this has been an ongoing conversation, and it all started with a YT trans woman who just um wanted to kick up dust and cause an issue with the movement, right? Which,
Okay.
whatever their motivations were, I cannot tell you, but it happened. So it's not,
Right.
it's AFAB people are accepted in the groups, right?
Okay.
But anybody can do it. Like, if you want to decenter men, you don't exactly have to. Free, I don't think she succeeded, but I think she just started a shitstorm that we're gonna manage, right? But you don't have to um explicitly be inside of any group of people in order to be for B, because the tenets of it are no intimate relations, no dating, no marriage, and no birthing, right?
Mm-hmm.
For
Right.
these men. So those are the tenets, and you don't have to necessarily belong to a group to align with it and show support. So
I don't know.
that's not a prerequisite. But I think maybe a little more understanding needs to be had on the subject of trans people, because I've had some of my friends on my page. We had a conversation about it, and they didn't understand because the narrative had been pushed that 4B is anti-trans, but they are AFAB. They didn't understand that they would be accepted, and then they said, "Well, what about trans women?" And I was like, "Well, it's an AFAB movement, right? I support
Right.
trans women, right? And I have mutuals that are trans women that I speak to, and I've never heard them saying anything about it. The people that have been vocal about it, from my purview, has not been
Mhm.
trans women, and so then I feel like that is using a vulnerable group of people whose space who face a specific set of issues in society, because like look at the unaliving rate of trans women. To use
Right.
trans women as a way to shed a bad light on a movement that is helping AFAB people um is just in bad character, because what it does is it inspires negative rhetoric about them, which actually put endangers them more. And I wish people would stop
So
doing that.
so my thing is that for my section of the 4B movement, I'm like, hey, all trans people welcome, because women experience patriarchal violence to the point where they even had to make laws specifically for trans people. I mean, like specifically for it covers all trans people, but the violence mainly happens to trans women, like the trans panic laws. And then AFAB people are affected, like regardless of whether we're non-binary, we are cis women, or we are trans men, or whatever falls in between or outside. We experience the legislative violence of the recession of reproductive rights. So, like for my side of it, this is an autonomous movement, and if you fall in the purview of somebody who is affected by the patriarchy, you in. You're in. Come on in.
But are not AMAB people, I mean, like, all AMAB people are affected by patriarchy, even those that are
Yes.
cisgender. So then
Right.
that would be saying, okay, then we need to also let cis men in. Because they're negatively
I mean,
affected by
knowing that
patriarchy, just to be
I
honest, they may
I'm
not realize it.
right, and like and truth be told, let's not forget there was a time in American history when gay men, but not I won't say gay men who have sex with men were actively legislated against. We still have anti-sodomy laws.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Like,
Okay, so I do a book club on both of my pages. I switch back and forth because I'm always getting banned for reading. So I just did Freedom to Love for All. Homosexuality is Not Un-African by Yemisi Ilisami. We finished that book last night, and
mm-hmm.
tonight no, is it tonight or no? Tomorrow we're gonna start Out in Africa, a history of LGBT in Africa. And I know that those sodomy laws that started under like British rule, like the Germans did it too, but they had anti-sodomy laws that all of their colonies, right, had to have this law in place that made illegal, you know,
Yeah.
sodomy
So like,
sodomy for people who were not hetero, because the heterosexual people, they had right to privacy in their homes, but homosexual
right.
people did not. So like, I mean, I understand now. I understand intersectionality and all those things, but if there's a movement to prop up and help anybody, I support that without looking for the people that are that we would say like are excluded, because now would you say like it's anti-children? Or would we look at a
So,
children's foundation and be like, well, that's anti-adult? We wouldn't.
well, like I don't have any children, so like I'm not gonna act like I have a say on that. I'm not a part of that conversation. Um, like some people are saying like it is a female separatist movement, therefore in a way it is anti-children. Like, but
but it's
again,
not.
I'm not a part of that conversation.
I think that's perspective, right? Because would
Right.
you look at, okay, so two institutions. I'm going to put two institutions on the table. Adult
Okay.
Protective Services, right? They
Okay.
are generally for elderly people who are codependent, and if there's danger, you could call Adult Protective Services, and they would go out and help. There's also Child Protective Services, right? And
Right.
they do the same function, right? But you don't look at Child Protective Services and say they discriminate against adults, and you don't look at Adult Protective Services and say that they discriminate against children. They just have a central focus. And I think that when
Right.
you have a central focus, you can be more effective, as opposed to dealing with extra issues from extra demographics of people. Because if you're not calling Child Protective Services to come and deal with somebody who has a Foley catheter and isn't being taken care of properly. Like, that would
Right.
be more on the organization to become proficient in, to be able to handle. You see? So if we have like a
Yeah.
small group of things to focus on, we can be more effective, as opposed to taking on everything at the same time and being overwhelmed.
Right on. Okay, so for the sake of the conversation not pivoting, because CPS is a sensitive topic for a lot of people, I am going to go ahead and like just like
I
let
mean, I
that be
get
the end
it.
of that conversation.
Yeah, I'm not trying to just talk about them explicitly. I'm just the general functionality that they're supposed to have, not getting into
Right.
the their practices, or how they do, but they don't handle adults. That's my only
Yeah.
talking point on it. I'm not, yeah.
Right. No, I wasn't saying that you're trying to. I'm just saying acknowledging that that's a sensitive topic for a lot of people. We're just going to go ahead and rotate. I do have another person that wants to come up. So do you have anything you'd like to say before you go?
Oh no, I just wanted to basically just come up and speak on the difference between appropriation and solidarity. That was it.
Okay, that's cool. Well, thank you so much. It's very nice to meet you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Hello.
Hey, Piper.
Now, the last speaker had some really good points. She did. But here's the
Of
thing
course.
about 4B movement. We're not going to be going and arranging sit-ins. We're not going to be doing actions out in public. This is an individual thing. So I don't understand why anybody would have a problem with another individual that's not just like them adding to the voices. I don't understand what the problem in that is.
So apparently, I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like Supreme may have had a change of heart. I don't know what that's about. And I don't want to speak too much on it because, like, Supreme's not here to speak for herself. So
Right.
I don't want to speak too much on it. All I
Yeah.
know is this is what's on the website. This is the conversation that I've had with Supreme in my comments, and that's the end of it. Wait, what's going on? There's something going on in my comments. Hang on.
What stance is it
Piper,
exactly I took other than I don't understand what the problem is because it's an individual thing?
yeah, it's an
But
autonomous movement. Like, does that? My thing is like
I mean, I
when
do
somebody said
understand that
appropriation,
there are women who are not willing to be in spaces with men for whatever reason.
right,
So
right,
maybe they want to keep that to, I don't know all the terms, women who were born, people who were born with a uterus.
okay. We
Out
say
of
AFAB.
fear of physical harm, could that be a problem? I don't understand.
Hang on a second. Most men have never babysat, so they don't have an idea how consent is stressful. You're right. Um.
Thank you, Happy.
All right now.
Um,
I'm also scrolling through the comments.
yeah.
She didn't really explain why they're excluded, in my opinion. Okay, they don't owe you that. AFAB, fear of physical harm, yes. Hello,
That's why I
NAUNEQ.
was
Hello.
speaking as this being cells the other day,
Right.
remember? Autonomous
Yeah. Oh,
cells?
hello. Right. Hello,
right?
Tracy. Hello,
So if there are
Tim. Hello,
people
Peppermint.
participating that do not want to be in any way in the physical presence of men, then they can be a cell together and protect their
Right.
peace. And that should be
Right.
fine. But they don't have to say bad things about people they don't want in their space in order to accomplish that.
Right. Hello, Morphine. Hello, Papa. Hello, Desi. I want to say the weird thing. Okay. Is it misogyny if men don't want to cook and clean for me? Yes. Hello, Veronica. Um, my hello, Alexis.
I
My
had
oh,
I
hello,
had a
Pickaninny.
question earlier that I was trying to use to break the tension, so I'm going to ask it now while people can hear me, right?
Go ahead.
If the only thing I do is my friend Bob, battery operated boyfriend, am I still
Yeah.
considered celibate? I was trying to break the tension with that earlier and nobody caught it.
Mm.
I mean, does that another person have to be involved?
So okay, so like I said, they don't owe me that it but it gives me pause about their branch or version of the movement. I'm in 4B with or without any other women, and what's like, yeah. And to the person who said I need to read the website more, I also formed my opinion based on the conversation that I had. So, if, like I said, Supreme's not here to speak for herself, so, like, no. I'm saying it based on my conversation and based on what we saw on
I
the website
didn't say
initially.
any males were being attacked. There are some
4B is a
people in this
preference.
movement who are
Okay.
uncomfortable with trans women or people who sleep with men, so gay men being part of this movement.
Right.
So, and as far as attacking males, I never said anybody was attacking males.
What is being said to attack? Oh,
Did I miss something?
that's I think this person missed something. Like so this is let's rewind because I feel like that last conversation, especially when people start talking about Supreme herself, when this person obviously isn't here to speak for
Yeah.
themselves, like starts derailing everything else. This is the prompt. Focus on the damn prompt. Anyway, 4B is a preference, okay, and hello MC. Oh, I also want to say hey to my top 3 people. Um, hello, Delilah. Hello, Rena Kaisha. I hope I'm saying that properly. Hello, Leona and Nebula. And hello, Linda Too Nice. All right. Hello, Silver Vixen. Hello, welcome back, Mads. Hello, I Love. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Sappho's bitch. Thank you for the likes.
I'm sitting
How
here
you doing? I hope I
thinking
didn't butcher your name.
about what good little girls Gen X women were.
Mm,
We really were. We had I don't know a single Gen X woman, unless she was incapable of bearing a child physically, that didn't have more than one child. I don't know a
mm,
single one. Even LGBTQIA Gen X women.
right.
We were
Hey,
such good
City.
little girls and did exactly what we were told to do. Some of us at least tried to teach our children better than we were taught, but yeah. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, for real. Um, what else we got going on? Hello, little Scrappy. Hello, Southern. Hello, Barry. Oh, thank you for the roses, little Scrappy. I
I'm
hope
going
a
to
man
refer
comes up and
back to
answers
the
the question.
meme that is
Well,
normally pointed at people that look like me that
right.
says, when you're the oppressor, equality feels like oppression. And that
Right.
is, let's see, where's the comment that brought that to mind?
hang on a second.
Oh, that we're
I'm gonna
setting a
address
high
something.
bar.
Wait, Piper, hang on a second. I'm gonna address something in the chat. It's not a protest, it's a lifestyle to protect yourself from being terminated by them. Okay. So the thing about 4B is that it's an autonomous movement. For some people, it's going to be a protest, and for some people, it's going to be a lifestyle. And like, I really don't care which either one people want to choose to identify their own thing as. The point is that it's a movement. It's an autonomous movement, and there's no need to go back and forth with this. And I also want to address what somebody else says, that they want a man to come up and answer. A man has yet to come up and answer. So, I agree. I'm on the same page with you. Right on. So, I'm actually gonna change the topic because it has been an hour now, and if a man's not gonna come up, and they're just not gonna come up. So I'm gonna change the topic.
That you got to understand, today's live's going to be weird. You know, today's live's going to be weird. I mean, I would
Hometown favorite.
today
So,
shit.
oh, it didn't change. Hang on a second, y'all. TikTok is held together by damn scotch tape. Hang on. All right, cool. So this is the tussle topic, and anybody can come up and talk about this one. Uh, Piper has already been up and talked about this one, so if any new people want to come up into the guest box, please do. Yeah, scotch tape and schoolhouse glue. This app is fucking wrecked. Hey, collective. Hello, 84.
To be
Hello,
perfectly
Peach.
honest,
Hello, Peach.
my
What's
male
up?
examples do not come under the prompt, right? Because the
Uh,
man that raised me did all the housework, all the cleaning, all the cooking, all the everything, never complained a bit. If he said something was going to happen and said the words, I promise, that shit happened. If he had to, like,
mm-hmm.
cut a vein open to do it, okay? So
Yeah.
he I think if my adopted father had been born in like 2000, I think my adopted father would be a trans woman, to be perfectly honest. Maybe not a trans
Why?
woman that loves women personally. But he was
May I
born
ask why?
so early that that was not something he would have been allowed to explore, right? Because he loved
Hang on a
dressing
second.
me. He loved dressing my kids. And yeah, yeah.
I feel that. So when a man is when a man happy, we invent more things that benefit the entire world. Actually, like most of the inventions are based off of either black people's inventions or women's inventions that men stole. Like
It
for
also
example, the
always
sticky
comes
note.
from adversity and lack. You make something
Yeah,
to fix a problem. Try again.
exactly. Uh, yeah, it's like, the best example of that is the sticky note. A woman fully invented that and a man stole it. Like the framework that we have for computers, a woman invented that and a man stole it. And like the framework that we have for the internet, a woman invented that and a man stole it. Like the framework that we
Y'all
have
think
for
we can't
social
get back
media,
to
a
the
woman,
moon?
hang on, the framework for social media, a woman invented that and a man stole it. All right, like yeah, getting to the moon. Like a woman invented that, and like the women who do invent shit, and like a man doesn't steal it. Like she never gets credit for it. The delusion is crazy. Okay, then come up. Bring that ass on up here. You can come.
Do I really
You
need to
have
type
200
this into
followers.
Google? Do
Hey,
I really?
uh,
Shit.
Piper. No, we're not doing the labor for them. Piper, how many? Do you know how many people it takes to guest? They
You have to
changed
have
it
at
from
least
500 to.
500 follows to be able to guest in
Okay.
somebody's live.
Okay,
I
cool.
only know
You don't
that
even have 500
because I can
followers.
guest.
A woman created the Brooklyn Bridge. Exactly. People talking shit. They don't even have enough followers to come up. Hello, Owen. Whatever, man. Exactly.
They're on their
That's like
troll
saying black people
account,
invent
not their
everything and it's a
main.
conspiracy. Actually, black people did invent everything.
The stop
Black
sign,
people
air
literally
conditioning.
invented everything. Black or Middle Easters invented like the basis for dental hygiene and plastic surgery.
Arabic people invented the concept of zero. Y'all, they gave us algebra and calculus. It what white folks don't do nothing but steal shit from everyone else, and I'm white.
Nikola Tesla wasn't
Stole all his too.
white. I don't know. I don't remember what Nikola Tesla allegedly was, but you know, a white man stole it and then slapped his name on it, and then like
He didn't invent, he borrowed the idea of electricity being taken from electromagnetism that he read on a tomb in Egypt, right? Because you got to remember, Nikola Tesla, if we know about them now, they were one percenters. I need everyone to really understand that. If they had the money to invent shit, they were one percenters. Nikola Tesla stole all his idea from digs in Egypt.
oh, I didn't know that. Mr. Bombastic, hello. Oh, okay. I was just checking to see something. So by your terminology, the black women built everything, right? No, I didn't say black women built everything. I said women built everything. It was either women, black people, or some Middle Eastern. Oh, we finally got a man. Hang on.
Sweeties, even if a man literally invented the
Hang
thing,
on.
a woman invented the man.
Thanks. All right, Jason. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm assuming it's Jason. What do you have to say about the topic?
Jay Sean,
It's Jay Sean. My bad.
I don't know, man. When it comes down to when a man is happy, only man benefits from it. I don't know. I'm pretty miserable all the time, but I help out a lot of people, and I'm not liked a lot because I will say no to people. So, I don't care to be
That
liked.
doesn't really. That doesn't
So,
really have anything to do with the topic, though.
what do you mean? People in my
That
community
you being
benefit.
liked, you being what you started talking about how you're liked and stuff, and that doesn't have anything to do with the topic.
No, we were talking about people in the community benefiting from a woman being happy.
Darling, you need to realize community can mean very different things. A household is a community. A school is a community. A club is a community. So take that into it while you think about the prompt. It might be easier.
Someone says I'm
Might was
centering myself in the topic of men and women as a whole. But no, what I'm saying is if when a woman is happy, as the prompt says,
okay.
the community
Yeah.
benefits from it. I understand
Yeah.
that. But then if when a man is happy, only that man benefits from it. If I'm happy and I'm, I guess, some in a level of success to help someone else out and don't, how is that a bad thing?
It doesn't say it doesn't say anything about good or bad. Do you have anything to actually say about the prompt, or are you just drawing assumptions?
I guess I'm only questioning like if someone is benefiting, that's a good thing. And
Y'all,
I
I
mean
had a hell
anyone,
of
like
a
a man or
realization
woman.
yesterday.
It's pretty cool for people to benefit only for themselves or move in their own self-interest.
That doesn't say it's not. What do you actually want to say? Go ahead and just say what you actually want to say.
I guess it was coming. It was given like people only want women happy to benefit from them.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Sorry. The
Why
only
is
reason
that?
men say happy wife, happy life is because they don't want to listen to them complain about the shit they're not doing or has to be broken down into small digestible pieces for them to get them to do them. Today's not the day.
All right.
That's interesting.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Our
I'm
first
sorry,
man, and
and
he
you
was
can
not
drop
even
me
that
anytime you
compelling.
want to, but I have very little filter today. I'm gonna warn you.
Nah, it was just that dude didn't have anything compelling to say. That was just fucking weird. Hello, 5'10". Hello, Ned. Hello, Sam. Hello, Glass. Hello, Renegade Barbie. Hey, welcome back,
Telling you,
Renegade
I
Barbie.
had a weird regular. I had something weird come over me, and I realized some shit yesterday. And I get really uncomfortable when I run into a live where they're talking about do you feed the man first or the children? Who gets second first? And la la la, because I have no concept of that. And I'll tell you, most middle class white people don't. And I was like, why would they do that? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? I am 54 years old and just realized because there wasn't enough food for everybody to have all they want, you dumbass. And I
Right.
cried.
It's scarcity. Ahmed, we're gonna hold off today because today's a really weird day. Ahmed, you can come up what Wednesday. I don't know Arabic. Hang on a second. I'm going to try to reply to Ahmed real quick. Wednesday. W Nope, that's not how you spell that word. Eh. Alright, I'm gonna put the chat on pause real quick. Whoops. Oh, can I not do that? Hang on a second. I should be able to do that. Oh, here we go. Alright. Alright, so I turned off the comments for a little bit so I can figure something out. Piper, you can keep talking if you want to. I just gotta figure something out real
Well,
quick.
I'll just bring up random crap I've seen on TikTok on my FYP. One of my most recent favorites is the man that says, "Oh, you want to be treated by a princess, but you're Lucifer's daughter?" And I have to
Ooh.
stop and go, "He's the king of hell. What is she?" Every time I see it.
Yeah,
What?
for real. Like,
What?
you want to be treated like
This
it. I think that's from Hezbollah Hotel. Oh, you all right? You good?
is just the coughing up from the CPAP machine in the mornings. It's joyous.
Okay.
Diddy made a video where he's just reading lists of names of very famous people. Beyonce's
That I'm
one.
sure. That I'm
Who's the
sure
one
has
that just
nothing to do
got
with
in trouble?
crimes.
Lizzo. And he's telling all these
Why
people
is
if they
Lizzo in
don't call
trouble?
him within 24 hours, he's going to start talking.
Why is wait? What about Lizzo? What the fuck is happening?
Diddy is sitting there wherever he is in the world. There is a video on TikTok of him. He is sitting in front of this weird silver statue with one of his children, and he's reading off the names of very famous people. Beyonce's one. Keys. I can't get her first name out.
Alicia,
Yeah,
stop. Alicia
her.
Keys. Yeah.
He called out the kid that he got started, the little white boy.
He's trying
Justin
to
Bieber.
publicly
I
blackmail
mean, he's
people.
calling out a fuck
What?
ton of people, saying he's going to start talking if they don't call him within 24 hours. It's all over the FYP.
Whoa, oh my god.
I'm telling you.
What? This is word placed worse than Epstein for real. What the? So okay. So we know he's not in where he's from, like Baltimore, I guess. Um.
I think they said
So
at one
he's.
point he was in Miami. Some people are saying he's in a non-extraditing country now.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I would be somewhere where they couldn't get me. That's for damn sure. But I wouldn't be making videos. That's
But
crazy.
why is Lizzo? Why is Lizzo in trouble? What's happening?
He must have dirt on her.
Oh.
Basically, he's implying that he's got dirt on all these people, and he's going to start talking if they don't call him.
Ah, Piper, turn your notifications off.
I'm sorry, that
I
was a
bet you did.
notification. I had no idea it was coming.
Okay. Well, I know you didn't know it was coming, but like it's. I thought Lizzo quit. Yeah, I thought Lizzo quit after she got busted for body shaming her dancers.
Yes, but that doesn't mean he can't out her any other dirty secrets that woman might have. We don't know
Well, all
what
she
she
has to
might have
go.
paid her dues to get where she was. Because it's becoming real obvious that the great majority of people that make a lot of money in entertainment had to do some pretty nasty shit behind the scenes. I'm waiting for them to get Ashton Kutcher and his wife.
Ashton Kutcher. Why are we going all the way back in time to Ashton Kutcher?
Ashton Kutcher has been working on trafficking with programmers and created like programs to help find these kids that are showing up in child porn. But every
That's
time
good.
you turn around, that motherfucker's with Diddy. You don't think there's some.
Isabel.
Him and Diddy are
I
close.
don't know.
Yeah, seems a little
I
off.
like. Hey, well, I guess we'll figure that out. Oh, I gotta do the thing. Hang on a second. So thank y'all so much for 20K likes. We are at 20.5K likes. Please do tap that screen. Let's get to 25K likes. We got 40 people in here. So let's please do share the live. Right now we have 5 shares. Let's get up to 20 shares. You can share by groups of 5 or share individually, but let's get up to 25K like I'm 25K. Let's get to 25 shares. Please do share the live so we can get more people in on this conversation. The guest box is open. If you agree or you disagree with the topic, the guest box is open. No monologuing, and also hashtag FYP in the chat.
If
And
you're
I
sharing
do
on a
I do
messenger
boot.
and you're sharing with more than
Wait.
one person, do them
Uh huh.
individually because it drives the number up for the algorithm, please.
Yes. Thank you. I do boot keyboard warrior, so if you come in here talking shit, I'm just gonna boot you. Either you come up and you talk shit, or you get booted. Um, and also please do gift me, the host. I have a gift goal, or please do subscribe, and please do gift my lovely panelists. Right now we have the lovely and intelligent, the incomparable Piper up. So let us do the things, y'all. Oh, thank you,
Do
Piper.
not give me anything. Please save it all for the host. All I do is give mine right back to other people.
Fair enough. Don't put men's needs and wants above women's. Yeah, words to live by.
Oh, yeah, they were words to live by. They were not the words taught to anybody under 40.
For real. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Right on. Welcome back.
Oh, another thing I saw on my FYP that's crazy. I do not know if it's true, and I didn't want to Google.
Oh, what?
Saying there's going to be a sequel to Moana, and Moana's going to become a trans man.
Oh, I did not
And
hear
while
about
I
that. That's
think that's
awesome.
awesome in concept, I wish they would have done it to one of the more quote unquote girly or dependent princesses, not the one that goes off and does it by herself anyway. Why take the one independent girl from all the girls? Is all I'm trying to point out.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I mean, the girl from Brave would be a far better choice.
Yeah, I can see that. But hey, it is what it is, I guess.
I mean, it might be somebody just made an AI picture and is claiming things. I think Disney's coming around a little bit.
We'll see. I didn't know they were gonna like. I mean, that's really cool if they do that, though. I think that's kind of true. Are you talking about what Piper just said about Moana, or are you talking about the prompt? Males, if it is not true about females being safe around y'all, why then there these okay. The prompt, okay. Want to come up? Oh, you can't come up.
Here's the thing I want to
Genuine,
say
hang on.
about the prompt.
Wait, hang on, Piper. Genuine question: should men just not be allowed to be happy? So, whenever somebody puts genuine question or just asking or something, it is automatically disingenuous. There is no fucking way you expect me to take that question seriously just because you said genuine question. Like, do I have Winnie fucking Foo written across my big ass head? You don't have enough people to come up. Get out.
Okay, I'm going to
Genuine
say it.
question, my
Why does
ass.
mistreating and oppressing women make men so happy?
If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Exactly. Hello, OD Cam. Hello, Tim. Like, that's just like, that's so a genuine question. Nah, get out. Oh, it must be almost
Because,
about that
okay, when
time.
I was young, comedians did jokes about how awful it was dealing with their wives, right? It was a
Yeah, when
big
I was
thing.
young too. That was a thing. That's been a thing for a lot of us. They just recently stopped doing that. When my
No, but
husband
what
is
they've done is
happy,
they've molded it where they take the comedy, they act like they're pro women, happy wife, happy life, and make the comedy about what they have to do to accommodate women, and the joke is still on us.
okay, so I mean, yeah. So when my husband is happy, it benefits our whole family. That makes it sound like your husband is abusive, and when he's just not in an abusive mood, everyone's okay. That's what that sounds like. You're out here being a pick me for no reason.
We're not saying that your husband is abusive, we're saying that's how it sounds.
Exactly. Like
Because my daddy,
the
I tell you right now, I never cared if he was happy, sad, mad, glad. It didn't matter to my lifestyle on a daily basis, his emotional temperature. So why did I spend my life taking men's temperatures emotionally in every relationship I've ever been in? That's sort of what we're questioning.
right. Basically, because why can't she be happy and it benefits the whole family? Exactly. Hey, Evo.
Honestly, what this movement and this prompt is saying is the patriarchy is hurting you too, gentlemen. It's hurting you too. You can't regulate your emotions. A lot of you can't really love your children in the way that you want because of how you were raised.
Well, let's say,
Patriarchy hurts y'all too.
let's rephrase. You're not taught to regulate your emotions. You're not taught to love your
Yes, sorry.
children.
Yes, you're right.
Um, it's like what there's a picture of a man holding up a sign that says the only people in 20 years, the only people that remember that you worked late is your kids. Like, and that's a commentary on how patriarchy and capitalism hurts everybody. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. Oh, whoops. Hey, I'm losing track of the chat. Hello, Deviator. Or Devinator, my bad. Women hold everyone's happiness hostage. Oh, so when a woman is happy, the community is happy. You basically said the prompt.
Oh, see, that comment comes
Red pill
from
bill.
the 4B being an individual because it has existed throughout history. If a woman is
Right.
unhappy, the man ain't getting none on an individual basis. Now we're just talking about it in public and they're all upset.
I mean, yeah. Like if you think a woman hold if you think a woman is holding your happiness hostage, then that means that you should probably just leave that woman alone. I mean, We're gonna do another minute. So thank y'all so much for 21K likes. Let's get that tap into 25K likes, and please do get the shares. The shares are at 14. Let's get the shares to 20. But when it's them being upset / angry, it's inverse. Men make it everyone's problem. Yes. Hello, merchant. Ooh. Thank you so much for the like, Sheila. Hello, Kilroy. I haven't seen that name in a while. That's cool. If men who say these things never realize they can, whoops. If men who say these things can never realize they can just leave the relationship, like,
They like
yeah.
all the free labor. That's why they sit there and bitch, because they like all the free labor.
Well, no, they're bitching because they're not getting the free labor. Hey, Amina. But free women will change the landscape of life, so they only benefit from keeping us complicit. Do you have enough people to come up? I want you to expound on that. Come up. You don't even have enough people to come up. Get up, come back on your main account and come up into the live. Expound on that in person. Hello,
I sincerely doubt they
Marco.
can, but you know.
Yeah. Women love to blame men for all their problems so they don't have to take accountability. Accountability for what? Quickly. La Bamba, you don't have enough people to come up for either. All these people that got so much to say don't have the ability to come up. Gee, I wonder what that's about. Come on, La Bamba. Like, what? Take accountability for what? And watch him say the men they choose. Watch him say that. Go ahead. Answer quickly.
That
Go
if
ahead.
a man treats me badly, I can go whoop his mother and father's ass? Is that what we're talking? Because if that'll solve the problem, I can do that.
Accountability for their behavior. What behavior? Quickly. Answer.
Not being a blow-up sex doll. That's the behavior.
Hello, Caffeine Man. Hello, Archer. Welcome back, Morphine Zombie. Hello, Sarah. No, I want to know what the fuck this guy is going to say.
People on the FYP, though.
I'm sorry, what?
I was telling Foodie that us arguing with the idiocy gets more people seeing the live.
Nobody cares to hear what they think.
That's why we point out stuff like that. A little bickering's good for the algorithm.
That's true. He basically wants women to punish for it. I mean, like, women, like, what about women going their own way isn't taking accountability? Women love to create exceptions that they never plan to fill, expectations that they never plan to fill. Like what? You say something and then you don't expand on the thing that you said, and then you say something else.
That's because they're cutting and pasting from somewhere.
Huh. Like what?
And they can't back up full sentences in secondary.
Piper, hang on a second. La Bamba, go to your main and come back and come up and expound on your point. You're welcome up here on the panel. Just come up and say what you guys say in full. In the meantime, let's get to tap that screen. Let's get to 25K likes. And also, please do share the live. Let's get to 25 shares. Thank y'all so much. Hello. Welcome back, Marco. Hello, The Machine. Thank you so much for the shares, Morphine. I've done several years of therapy. I can't control how many behave towards me, so I control my action. I mean, like that, but that's a given, though. You can't control the people. You can control your response. Hello, Amused Watcher. Hello.
This is like the videos are going around telling women not to get out of the way on the sidewalk for men and see if they walk into them. And 9 times out of 10,
you know what?
Not give way on the sidewalk for a woman.
The community benefits because you finally stop complaining and yapping about everything. Wasn't that cute? Actually, that's a thing for black and brown people. keep walking in the way that you're walking and see if white people move out of your way. And I can personally tell you that they won't. White people will just walk into you
I
because
move
they
out
don't
of
see you.
anyone's way, but yeah, I know I've seen it because when I am walking with a group, I am normally the one of my skin tone in said group, so I make sure I'm in the front.
Okay, that's fair. Hello, Morphine. What's up?
Hi. Oh, excuse me.
What do you have to say about the
I
prompt, my
just,
friend?
oh, I'm sorry. I agree with you. But I had to pop up just because DK's comment. It's like, yeah, it's
You
funny
know,
how when the majority of people who are taking, or when the people who are taking the majority of the workload, when they feel like they're being treated more equally and other people are taking some of their burden, they stop complaining as much. Go figure.
what did somebody say? Yeah, they want us to stop talking about the trauma we experience and the unaliving we experience. Yeah, for real. I agree. Everything is up to the word about. All right, you know what, DK? Either you have enough people to come up, no, you don't. So you're just gonna get the boot. See ya.
But yeah, I just thought that was
All
really
right.
funny, and I had to comment on that because he thought he really thought he smoked with that one.
I mean, it
I'm
just let's not
telling
give it
you,
more attention than it deserves.
those
Like
Right,
two
it's,
are cutting and pasting from somewhere. That's not their thoughts.
right.
I don't care. I do not care. Like we're getting like, where are my other mods? Start booting people that talk shit and don't have enough people to come up.
Um,
Where are my other
I
mods
don't
actually?
know because you didn't officially tell me I was.
Oh, hang on a second.
But I'm gonna warn you before you do it if you haven't already. I'm trigger happy as fuck.
Yeah,
I mean, there are some topics where that's great, and there are other topics where I do allow pushback. Hello, nurse. You got me again. Uh,
I know. I'm sorry.
so you're booting people that disagree with you? Cool. Yeah, it's my live. I can boot whoever I want. You don't like it? Get the fuck out, you fucking loser.
We're
Anyway,
doing a versus live. Go find one of those.
Big
yeah, basically.
shocker. It's like it's your space.
Exactly. Oh my god, it's like I can do whatever I want in my space. Holy shit, you fucking
I
idiot.
love how people
Get
come
out of
into the
here.
comments and they think that people's lives are democracies. Like, no, this is a dictatorship, homie. Like, if you don't like it, literally go to any other corner of the internet. You can make your own life and have your own space. Like, what? I don't understand.
Exactly. All
Anyways,
right.
I
It
saw
is
that
about.
it was kind of quiet up here, so I just wanted to come up and bullshit for a second because I really dig your
It's all
vibe.
good.
But
Oh,
I'll
thank you
pop
so much,
down.
Morphine.
Yeah.
Right on. Actually, it's almost 12, and I think that since it's almost 12 my time, it's probably like 1 somewhere. I'm gonna look up what time it is Eastern time.
We have 2
Uh,
hours if you're talking about the eclipse. In the Midwest,
we have
it'll
two
hit at
hours.
2 o'clock. In Illinois, it hits
Okay.
at 2:01.
Okay.
I am
12:40.
a
Okay.
half mile from totality. I am not a happy bitch today. I'm not.
The half mile from totality. What does that mean?
I'm right in the path of the eclipse in a rural area with a lot of conservatives.
Oh, that sounds like a good. That sounds like it's gonna have some
Not
good bar
leaving
stories
my
later on
domicile
tonight.
today unless it's on fire.
I think. Tennessee. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. I'm in Minnesota, so that means it's gonna be 2 my time. And I'm gonna go watch NASA live stream it because it's cloudy. It's always cloudy during an eclipse in Minnesota. You can't watch any fucking eclipse here. So I'm gonna watch it live streamed on NASA.
Alrighty, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay. You don't have to go yet. I'm actually
Oh,
gonna
I
go in
thought you were
like.
getting ready to shut it down. I was like, okay.
Oh, I just did wasn't sure what time the thing was
I'm trying to ignore it
before
because
that one.
they were supposed to bring me the grands. The grands weren't supposed to go to school today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, My daughter's partner forgot to tell her that he sometimes, because he works third shift, falls
Hmm.
asleep without calling the school and telling them that he'd kept their child home. So now said child needs a doctor's excuse to miss school. So she's sitting in that building and I'm mad as hell.
Oof. Big oof.
We already
I
told
don't
her
understand why
if
there
anything
should be
happens
excuses.
to duck out the back door and jump the fence and go to her house.
Yeah, for real.
There ain't no hiding in
I
the room. No.
I didn't know that they were shutting down schools. There are
They're,
people
they're
trying to
not.
like
Schools
keep
are
their kids
open.
at
I did
home.
not want my grandchildren out in public anywhere today. Because here's the thing I'm worried about. I'm not worried about
Okay.
if there's a rapture. Because if there's a rapture, I know I'm going to be right here, and a lot of people that make me very upset in life will be gone. So that's cool for
Yes.
me. I don't care about a
Yes, yes.
rapture. What I care
Right,
about
right.
is if there isn't one and there's a bunch of mad motherfuckers with guns running around after it doesn't happen. If they,
Oh,
especially if they sacrificed a few cows and still didn't get it. Yeah,
okay. Yikes.
that's the
That's
kind of
valid.
area I'm in.
I mean, I guess it's safe to say be concerned about that all week rather than just today.
I figured the worst of it's today
Fair enough.
because
Yeah, I'm
they're
out in
stupid. Because I really need people to realize that the red heifer prophecy was given from Yahweh to the Jews. So non-Jewish folk that are sacrificing cows today are damning themselves.
hmm, okay. All right, well back to the topic.
Yeah.
Um, are people like that over this eclipse? I don't know. Like are actually a lot of lives today about the eclipse and how the eclipse is the rapture. This just isn't one of them. All right, we're gonna scroll up and we're gonna go back to the topic, y'all. Is this a serious topic? So I can't be happy. Uh, okay, nothing
Don't
really going on.
understand why everyone thinks happiness is like a pie graph where there's a limited number of pieces. That's another
Right.
thing that doesn't. Why does he have to be unhappy for his partner to be happy?
Because his happiness leans on the emotional draining of his partner.
Yep, yep.
Duh. You're telling on yourself when you say stuff like that. You're very much outing yourself as somebody who can't be happy without taking happiness away from someone else when you say stuff like that. So good job. Oh, just so y'all know, there's not some creeper in the chat like replying to people. The papyrus account that I'm about to post to now is also me. It's the account that helps me navigate the chat better.
Yeah, I have a hard time with
Uh,
chat when there's chat boxes because it's so small, it's hard to see.
yeah. The Apollo Papyrus Apollo account is also me. It's just that's me on my laptop.
If
My
we are
personal.
not friends on that, let's see, are we?
No.
No, we are now.
Okay.
Because I know I have you on several accounts.
Yes. Um. Do people want to come up or? It's like people want to talk shit in the chat, but they don't want to come up. I think that's the part where I'm starting to like wind down. Like people are talking like it's not worth me staying on here if you're just gonna talk shit in the chat.
Yeah, when
Uh,
there's a lot of shit talking in the chat and you don't want to come up and you have enough followers. That makes me think what you're putting in the chat is not your ideas. But I'm a pessimistic old bitch.
all right, let's try dating gurus.
Oh, I don't like them.
Yeah, I want to see if this actually works. Like, come up if you want to talk about the dating gurus. If a woman isn't happy, she shouldn't expect a man to fix it. Nobody said that. But a lot of women's unhappiness does come from men.
Okay, here's what I don't understand, right? Okay. They're mad at the women that literally are saying, we're just not going to deal with you anymore. Then they're telling the women that are still willing to deal with their asses to just get over their bad behavior. It doesn't make any sense. I guarantee you this simply stems from one sentence. Boys will
Right.
be boys.
Right. Hello, Jacqueline.
I mean, 'cause
Jacqueline
what does that
McKean. I like
exactly
that.
entail?
Passport Fraternity Inc. Oh my God, a passport bro made his whole identity of a social media account
And they probably
being a
have
passport
no
bro.
followers.
Yeah, for real.
They're just coming in
Anyway.
here with troll accounts.
Oh no, actually, this person has enough people to come up. Come up. Come up, passport fraternity. Come up.
I mean,
Bring that ass, boyfriend.
they
Wait, hang
do
on, Piper.
realize.
Piper, hang on a second. Bring that ass on up here, boyfriend. Yeah, don't be shy. Come on up. Come on up, passport fraternity. No, thank you, ma'am. All right, well, if you want to be a keyboard coward, you can go be that in somebody else's live. Bye. All right. We don't do keyboard cowards in here. You either come up or you get the boot.
Sorry, I thought I had that muted.
Oh, you
Making my cancer sticks.
do. Oh, do you know if Stacy and Jasmine are still alive?
I didn't see them when I came into yours, so I'm gonna say probably not.
Okay.
And Jasmine did a lot over the weekend. They may not, be on all day today.
Okay. Yeah, because Jasmine and Stacy went live a little bit, and that I know that explains why the chat is pretty dead because Stacy and Jasmine are really living it up.
Yeah,
Not to say that you don't. It's just a lot of
I
people follow Jasmine
know.
around.
Jasmine
Uh,
for president. They create buzz everywhere they go. That's
of
nothing
course.
to me.
Um, but also like even their live wasn't really doing that much because a lot of people are in the eclipse lives today. The dude def gives off men. This dude definitely gives men a bad name for sure. I believe he should be the subject to the same treatment. The dude in the yeah, I know what you mean.
My
Hello,
my
peacefully.
question is because I know they
What's
didn't
up?
do it publicly, right? But the
Mm-hmm.
community, because he calls himself a dom,
No.
I know the community has gone slap off on him over this. I know they
Oh
have.
yeah. Yeah. RE4 Education came up and said something as well, and a lot of people on YouTube are vocal. Thank you so much for the shares. We're at 25 shares, y'all, and thank y'all so much for 24.9K likes. A few more taps will be at 25. Oh, the kink community is cooking him. Oh yeah, every community is cooking him, especially then. Like this dude is getting roasted several times over all over the internet.
But
What even is
let's
a
get
dating
him paid,
guru?
right?
That's a good question. Um, I've called him out several times as someone that's in that community, as you should. What's up, pineapple? But yeah, like this guy is trash. Like, but it's also like he's not the only of his kind, right? This is about dating gurus as a whole, including him. Ooh,
Make
excuse
a
me,
Gen
y'all.
X announcement, and it's related to this.
Go ahead.
If you were born in this century, I really need you to go watch 80s movies. Not hard to find. Probably don't have to pay for hardly any of them. The Makeout Artist. Pretty. You need to see that all these fuckers are doing is recycling shit they tried to put on Gen X women.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hello, T. What do you have to say about the prompt?
Hello. I don't believe dating gurus. I'm teaching man, by the way. I don't believe dating gurus. I really think that it's a real red flag, or not a red flag, but it's such a horrible thing that every male self improvement person on social media is focused on trying to get men into women's draws. And I may be speaking from somewhat of a privileged position because I've never had any problem like actually, you know, um, being with women in that way. I have had
Okay.
problems. I have had problems maintaining healthy relationships. And what I would love to see, and eventually I'll get the bravery to kind of start doing it on my own. But I would love to just, find some guys that are just talking about how to be happy, like how to be healthy, how to be more wealthy, like how to resolve conflict, like because I think the women will come with all of that, or they won't, But I just think that it's real codependent looking. It's very weak. And it's kind of sad, and that's all I gotta say. I gotta go back to work, but I just wanted to say that.
Teach.
It's all good.
I just want to say that if you do that, you get a group of men and you're planning on making content in that way, please make sure you absolutely background check those men back to diapers before you claim they're your friend in a public setting if you're going
Yeah.
to do this kind of content. Because if you don't, you might get fucked by somebody else's past.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Roger
Like,
that.
try it, guys.
That's actually really good advice. Thank you for coming up, Pineapple. So what happened with the Try Guys? At least the one case that I know, doing a background check on that dude wouldn't have helped.
When I say background check, I don't mean one like the government would do. I mean, you talk to the women that have been around these men, many of them, all the way back.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not
okay.
talking about their credit. I'm talking about how they, when I say background check, I mean how they relate to women all the way back. And if there's
Well,
something
that still.
problematic, they need to
Well,
be
hang on,
able to.
Piper. That still wouldn't have helped. Based on if we're talking about the same thing, if we're
Yeah,
talking
because he
about the married
mistreated
guy,
his
then
wife,
that
right?
still wouldn't have helped.
Yeah.
What?
But I'm just saying, I use the example because basically one guy fucked it up for all of them.
I
One
mean, they're
dick.
still going. It's
Not
just
like they
like
were, though.
I understand what you're saying. It's just like a background check, even with the way you're talking about, that still wouldn't have helped.
You're probably right, but I would still do it because, as I said, I'm paranoid.
You're right. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying don't expect it to be foolproof. But you're right. Like you can't
I don't like
you
the
be able to
way
catch a
he and his
lot.
mama interact. He ain't he
Uh-huh.
can't be a part of it. Because if I can tell she's a boy mom, no matter how he acts, he's gonna fall back on boy mom shit.
uh the Try Guys can't have anything nice. I mean, they did fire him. Like, oh, I actually have thoughts on the topic. Okay, hey Marissa. All right. Morphine has something to say about the topic. Go ahead, Morphine.
So, um, dating gurus are just predators through and through, and the people who subscribe to them, especially the men who subscribe to them, don't even realize that they're being preyed on, because these men, they're going after and targeting lonely young men, and to sell them, to take a financial advantage of them, and then teach them predatory behaviors in turn that are not going to do anything but get them in trouble, you know. So like I it baffles me a little bit because these men that are subscribing to this don't realize that they are not only perpetuating the harm to women, but are also becoming victims in their own right, in a way, you know? And it's like, I can understand being so like desperate to try and improve yourself that you'll buy into anything some guy is saying about himself. But like, how can you not see when somebody's taking advantage of you in that way? Like that they're not trying to help you when they're not trying to help you. Like, I don't know. I had more of a train of thought, but I lost it.
All right, I just wanted to make a poll real quick. Exotic, come up. I'm gonna be
Becky,
allowed to speak her. No, like don't exotic. Don't make assumptions. Just come up. You're not gonna be a keyboard warrior. I mean, a keyboard coward.
come up.
You're either gonna come up or you're gonna get the boot. Come up. Uh,
Where are you? What? We're talking about dating gurus, and he's talking about culling kids. What?
Okay,
Anyways,
here
I'll
we
hop
go.
out.
here's one thing that can illustrate the major
Wait.
difference.
Hang on, Piper. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna let this dude talk. All right, go ahead.
Can you hear
You're
me?
very low. Okay, I can
Yeah,
hear you
give
now.
me just a second. I'm gonna grab a mic. I wasn't actually expecting to have to chime in on this conversation, but I gladly will.
Okay.
But I would kindly ask that you just give me a moment to speak and that you pause your comment section because you're gonna have a bunch of women and a bunch of men who are gonna try to jump in the box of the comment section and try to discourage and try to flip scenarios and the conversation that we're gonna have right now. Is that cool? You mind?
So I don't mind letting you talk, but if people have thoughts, they can go ahead and say their thoughts. But you got I tell you what, it sounds like you have a lot to say. So I'm going to set a timer and I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, and you can say whatever you want to say.
All right, go ahead.
All right, hang
No,
on just a second. Let me figure out how to do a timer because there is a setting on here where I can do a timer.
you're totally fine.
All right. All right, I'm gonna mute you while you get yourself together because you're peeking your mic right now. But go ahead and unmute whenever you're ready. I just have to find that setting where we can do a timer function. Cause like I know somebody who knows how to do this, but I don't know how to. I did it once and I forgot. Bam. This one. Oh, did he leave? Oh, he left. Oh well. Ignore the comments and speak, sir. Ain't it? That was weird, wasn't it? He sounded like he had something to say. Try again. Oh, okay. All right.
Hello.
All right. Now I can hear you a lot better.
Sorry about that. I
You have
had
an
to get a
echo.
mic connected so that I could speak and you guys could hear me clearly.
Oh, for sure.
Now, here's my thing about this conversation. Okay, you're talking about a 4B movement. Um,
No, actually, we're talking about dating gurus.
right, but the top of your thing says West 4B in here, and I'm seeing a lot of conversations and this whole dating whole guru thing. Now, I want to say this. You women are beautiful. Women are an amazing creature in this world. Women are the ones that dictate the population control and they choose the suitor that they need to choose that best suits their lifestyle and the needs that they need for a stabilization of life continuum. Men, on the other hand, we are the ones that have to make a choice on whether or not we want to marry you when we meet you and what you come to our life and what we initiate and bring and build if that's the thing that you are seeking to do. Now, I find it hilarious when you guys want to start talking about this whole entire scenario where you talk about dating gurus or the 4B movement. And I'm seeing these comments where people are calling people misogynists. They're saying the whole drizzle thing and this whole crap. I'm just going to say this, okay? If women dictate the population control and men have no choice in the dictation of that population, why then turn around and throw it in men's faces when you guys are the ones who make the choice? We have no control over the choices you make. And now that men have, in a manner of speaking, stepped up and defended the honor for women to right of choice, to cool babies, now you guys are in the comment section throwing it in our face and the words West 4B, 4B movement, dating guru, and this whole drizzle thing. You know, I'm not opposed to the idea that women need to be taken care of and women need to be cared for, loved, and balanced and stabilized in life. But at some point or another, we have to all look at ourselves and say, I need to be at some point and level in my life where I'm able to wipe my own ass and that I'm able to take care of myself and equally come into someone's life and build something with them. See, we got this mentality that we're looking at men or women and say, I don't want to invest in them. I don't want to invest in her. I don't want to invest in him. I want someone who's already made and already built. If somebody's already built and already made, why the hell would they want to share any of the shit that they've built and created in their life with someone who don't got a damn thing for them? I want to understand that. And if you guys are the ones that are going to dictate population and control, and then you're going to come out and you're going to get upset when men say, hey, we just want to be left the fuck alone. We want to live our own lives. We want to work, pay our bills, enjoy our sneakers, enjoy our animals, enjoy our vacations, enjoy any of the shit we want, and eliminate ourselves from the equation of you, because obviously we're not good enough for you guys. Obviously you feel some kind of way. Granted, feel the way you want to. Every situation, every scenario or lifestyle that person has and what they go through. Or
All right, so it's been 2 minutes and you have said a lot. But you did get your whole 2 minutes. You can check to see for yourself. So I want to go back to what you said about men going on vacations and enjoying their sneakers and all this here. Nobody said you can't have that. Nobody took that away from you. The topic of dating gurus isn't even aligned with that, because this is how I can tell that you don't know some of what you're talking about. This guy right here in this very specific video that I screenshot is talking about how you don't always have to accept rejection. And then he goes on to give advice on how to basically try to manipulate somebody into giving them their number by giving them what's called a compliment sandwich. Or maybe the opposite of a compliment sandwich, I don't know. But it's like trying to use insulting her as a way to get her attention and a way to get her number, basically. So, nobody wants to ruin your vacation, sir. Nobody wants to ruin your sneakerhead game. And, really, like, I'm getting malicious, like, WGTOW, men going their own way. And, nobody has said anything about men going their own way either. If you want to go your own way, please do. Going your own way also means not coming into these kinds of lives. You go your own way. Please, by all means, go enjoy your vacations, go enjoy your sneakers, go enjoy your movies, go enjoy your video games, go enjoy whatever you would like to enjoy. And gladly do it away from us and all of our spaces. Unmute to respond.
okay, there you go. You know what? I can't disagree with that. As far as that guy and his negative energy and the responses to women, I will say this: psychologically, if you read the rules of power, giving someone negative energy is the same as just getting energy in general. If you have to insult a woman to get her response to you because giving her kindness didn't get you a response, well, a response is a response, isn't it? And I'm not going to say that I agree with that, but how else do you get women to respond when you are generally a nice person, or you come out to a man or a woman and try to approach them kindly and respectfully and ask them out or whatever the case may be? I mean, if you're met with rejection, you're met with rejection. You can't control who's going to reject you or accept you. But if you really think about it, we live in a society now where rejection is like 80% of every introduction we come across. You women control who you choose. So if he's talking about rejection, again, I'm going to go back to, you guys have all the control. So what would be the issue?
We clearly don't have all the control, so I don't understand where that's coming from.
I'm not saying all the control. I'm saying you have the control.
Hang on, sir. I did not interrupt you. Please don't interrupt me.
You're good.
So, I don't know where we have all the control comes from. But what I do know is there is no but. It's just if somebody rejected you, that's the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, you can't push someone. It doesn't matter how much you try to convince someone, they're not going to go for it. And even if someone is foolish enough to fall for it temporarily, people come out of that coma of bullshit all the time. I want to be clear. I don't give a shit about men or women and any of this dating crap, because at the end of the day, you're talking about two different people. And if two people are coming into a relationship where neither one can wipe their own ass, this is just end game. You both got to bring something to the table. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
That's just the way it's got to be.
So I don't understand what that has to do with anything that has happened here.
Well, in general, you're if we're going to talk about like based on first experiences, right? You come into a moment where you are introduced to a person, and your first impression and your reaction to that person, I mean, you can say anything, you can do anything, but your response isn't going to be met with how you think. That's just the way it is. So I'm not understanding here with that. As far as he goes, what's the issue with getting a response, whether it's negative or positive? Because I mean, you do understand that people are in relationships where they get so used to being treated a certain way that anybody treating them different than the way that they're used to being treated ends up becoming abnormal to them, and then people self-sabotage relationships.
That has nothing to do with trying to give advice to other men that they don't need to accept a woman's rejection.
But why would you want to be giving men, why would you as a female be wanting to give men advice on rejection?
I'm not giving anyone advice on rejection.
So what are we talking about with rejection then? About
we're talking
men accepting rejection.
So you came in here making a lot of assumptions, which we can all tell. And if you would like to,
well, yeah, because I read a bunch of the comments. I didn't actually listen to you. I went to the comment.
Sir, I did not interrupt you. Do not interrupt me. So it really just comes down to you came in here with a whole lot of assumptions that really don't have anything to do with the topic. The topic says dating gurus. And again, this is following that is a screenshot of the video. Nobody was talking about rejection, sir. It sounds like you have a lot of issues that are very personal to you that you need to iron out, that you have come in here with. And you decided to take this stuff personally.
No, I actually just read the comments, and I responded to what I was reading in your comments when I first came into the live. So if there was something else going on aside from the comment section and I misunderstood that, then that's my bad. I apologize for that misunderstanding. But based on what I was reading in the comment section, I thought this was going on, the 4B whole dating and the whole drizzle satire bullshit that was here on TikTok. So I will get out of your live, and you guys have a great day and continue your conversation then.
All right, take care.
You too.
Sprout, I don't know what drizzle drizzle is. The only time I see drizzle drizzle is when somebody has that black guy with the do rag that I saw earlier. That's the only time I see people put drizzle drizzle in the chat, and I don't know what that means. Dry. Ugh. I know Piper has plenty to say about that one. Go ahead, Piper.
Okay, here's my thing that I kept getting caught up on because he kept saying women control the population and now they're mad. Honey, of the male and female of our species, who can see their gametes? Who can see it? Women cannot see their eggs. Women do not know when their eggs are available. Men can see their sperm. They're aware they're leaving it somewhere. So doesn't it then become our property? The fuck?
I don't know what that dude was on. It sounds like he just has deep-seated rejection issues and he needs to get help. That's all I can take away from that.
Sounds like he got a woman. He was probably batting way out of his league and got mistreated. That's what it sounds like.
Or he probably has mommy issues. Your first bully is often your mom or your dad. He's got daddy issues, mommy issues, or something. Just another emotional man talking before he listens. Yeah, and he said he did. I told him like, oh, thank you so much, Rights. I told him like this is the topic, and then it's the way he ended with, "Who are you as a female to give men advice?" And first of all, female, yuck, incel. Second of all, who am I to give men advice on rejection? Like anybody can give advice on rejection. Like why should men give advice? Why should men give men advice on being rejected by women? Here's the feminine advice you're looking for. If a woman rejects you, say thank you for your time, walk away, leave it alone. That is the advice. That is the all-encompassing advice that you've all been waiting for. If you get rejected, leave that person alone.
To be perfectly
regardless of their
honest,
sex or gender. Just leave them alone.
When I was young and I was in a club and someone walked up to me and offered to buy a drink or whatever, normally I was in a relationship when I was in a club, so that's why everyone got rejected, right? But the ones that were kind about it, I looked at them as they walked away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I filed them as potentials.
Yeah, for real. Trying to figure out how to fix this dang fan. It's doing a lean thing, and it's probably gonna like hurt the rest of the fan if it keeps leaning like this.
I got an awesome thing. It is a light bulb with a ring of LEDs and a fan in the center of it, about 9 inches across, for like $16. It does warm,
the base of this damn fan.
cool, and all that, and I can put it anywhere I want.
Oh, that's cool. It's one of those portable ones, like it's small?
It's literally the end of it is a light bulb. And I have some of these, I had bought a bunch of pendulum lights, but I ended up not doing what I intended to do with them because, you know, ADHD. So with those pendulum lights, I can put these fans anywhere I want with a zip tie.
Oh, nice.
I have one that's literally when it gets hot, it's going to point right at where my head is.
I love that for you. Okay, it just wasn't totally secure.
Yeah, they have them for like $13. I paid $16.
Okay. I have it secured now. We need a big room fan because of how things work here. But yeah, it just wasn't totally secured at the bottom, and I noticed like the top of the fan has a crack in it now, so I'm like, let's do something about that. Alright, that's fine now. Bam. But yeah, that dude was just angry as hell.
That's the thing. Young men are angry. Young men under 35 are angry because they were brought up to expect things from women they are not going to get unless they have a lot of money. And I'm sorry, but
So,
that's true.
Gonzo, are you available to come up? I don't know if you know what's going on with CoinCot, um, but some shit has happened. If you're not available to come up, that's fine. Also, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're recovering properly. I was like, bro, 4B, like, you're like,
Yeah,
men
I don't
like you are why
understand that
there's the
shit
4B
either.
movement. That's so fucking weird. No one has this weird thing we call life figured out, especially when it comes to love. Yeah, facts. Jericho spitting straight facts. No is a full sentence. Bam. Soft guy era. So I didn't watch that video. What's that video about? What is soft guy era about?
I think men that treat women with respect and do half of the household labor are considered soft. But it's their turn because the strong men ain't getting it like they used to.
The strong men, aka the men who don't help with any of the housework. All right.
Strong men.
I'm gonna talk to Gonzo real quick. Hey Gonzo, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic today.
Oh, great. That's what's up. Have you heard about what the stuff that happened with the CoinCot?
I'm not sure. You'd have to tell me what you're referring to.
Um, I mean, some people. So people aren't doing CoinCot anymore because TikTok will suppress your content if you're live for a certain amount of hours without receiving any coins. So people have stopped doing it basically.
Yeah, I have
Because
heard that
like
one.
okay, because it's not to be ignored that this is people's income. And like even if it's not their income, nobody wants to make content just for nobody to see it.
Nobody sees mine. I really give two shits.
No, I mean like going live because going live is hard. Like y'all see what I go through. What I allow, right? Because I, like, all right, you want to come up, like, fucking be heard. And like it's good to know that not all haters are keyboard warriors. Some of them will actually come up, and that's cool with me too. But like going live and like talking to people like this is labor. So being social is also a form of labor. Like nobody wants to go live just for nobody to see it. But Gonzo, you said that you did hear about that, correct?
Yeah, I still prefer to get money directly.
I'm sorry, you came when you unmuted, you had like a water effect. So please repeat what you said.
Oh, I still think it's better to get money directly, so I'll still do that first.
Okay, right on. And that's totally fine. I just wanted to know if you heard about it. But yeah, TikTok is basically holding us hostage on their platform. That's just how it is. But things are starting to slow down, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the live, and I'm ending the live on time. So that means I will. You know what? I already said I'm not gonna be back at 3 p.m. Because of the eclipse. So this is gonna be my only live round today. I'm not doing a second shift. And thank y'all so much for let's tap the screen and get to 30K likes, y'all. We're almost at 30K likes, so let's tap the screen. And if y'all want to hear that fucking skerfuffle again, we're gonna have the VOD this time, unless knock on wood, right? Unless TikTok messes up for a different reason. Hang on just a second. And I also have this going on. Here is my YouTube where you can see the VODs when they are successfully uploaded. Here's my Cash App and Venmo if you would like to send to me directly. I have a goal here that I do keep updated, so please do help me out with my goal if you have the capacity. And please do go to my YouTube channel where all of my videos get backed up, especially the controversial ones that get taken down here on TikTok. I used to back up all my videos on Instagram, but then Instagram changed their format to not allow videos, I think, over 5 minutes. So all my videos are backed up on YouTube. Thank you so much, Bean. Right on. Oh, and somebody sent me a perfume earlier. Thank you to the person who sent me a perfume earlier. Yeah. What else? Oh, thank you so much, Bean. Real time expecting free, like men in real time expecting free labor. For real. I don't believe anyone who isn't currently married. Okay. Don't do it then. Um, Thank you so much for the perfume. 420 for the perfume. Ha, 420.
If you're in a
And thank you to the
positive
people who
relationship, the best thing you can do is just talk to the men you love about the movement. That can be the way you
right.
support it and raise your sons
Well,
to be better men.
please don't act like that comment was going anywhere genuine. Thank you, communists. Thank you so much for the roses and thank you for the gummy bears. Um, so yeah, like I was saying, um, the YouTube channel has all the I back up all the videos on YouTube unless they are directly related to TikTok and it's not controversial. I don't back those videos up, but like the other political videos and whatnot, those are backed up on my YouTube channel. Um, and I know that people are starting to head out because it is 12:30 my time. People are not only gonna just watch the eclipse. Some people are traveling for the eclipse, so people are starting to head out now and whatnot. But thank y'all so much for the likes. Thank y'all for 31.6K likes. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for 31 shares. Thank you to my who actually accidentally ended up being my co-host, Piper. Thank you so much for coming up at the tail end of it, Gonzo. I will see y'all Wednesday at 10 a.m. Make your local politicians afraid of you. That is how you get change. I'll see y'all later.